everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And, oh boy, it's been a day. We're back in the Pinga 389 again. This time is the dump truck version again. And this skin is fitting it a bit better, but we'll get into that as we go. We're in Modesto, and look at the map here. I guess we're not in Modesto. We're way south of there. And we're heading down to Oxnard, but I think I'm gonna reroute our down this 5, because I've been down this a bunch of times. So what would has 291 miles? What would happen if I just went like this? Oops. Let's try up here. 310, a little further, but we haven't taken this road before, so. I mean, I don't think I've taken it since the update. So let's do that. And we'll get on with it. We'll talk a bit about it as we go here. Yeah, the Gray Ghost skin. It's proven to be a challenge on this truck, but we're going to win. I'll explain. Let's just get rolling here so we're not late. Okay, brakes and everything's good. Mirrors are good. It's like they want. Why are they showing me turn? Oh, you can go out this way too. Okay. There's a gate there. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Now I got this ugly loader on here because the weight and
100 yards, turn left.
What happened is I went in the open def and I added the chassis weight to the front end to get some steering traction on it, and it didn't seem to work. I went to the weigh scale outside of, well, there's a service station west of Modesto, and there's service and fuel and a scale. So I went and I found the right, the 3-axle dump chassis, added some weight to the front end, weight the truck, and didn't change. So it does seem to be, with 35,000, it's steering okay. The cargo weight is 35,795. I really wanted to take a track home, but I tried one the other day and 61 or 66,000 pounds, and yeah, it wasn't happening. Wouldn't steer. But we'll try piling this thing into a corner as quick as we dare and see if we notice anything over an empty truck. It should show up on the scale, you'd think. Comes our corner up here. Now, I don't want to roll it over. I do want to see if it's going to understeer.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
Got some big boots on the front.
Exit right ahead.
Don't know what that means for traction, though. Well, that was no drama. I guess I should have maybe tried to have your load, but didn't want to be all over the road. And yeah, so yeah, spent it's 3:30 in the afternoon, my time, mountain time, and I've spent all day working on this skin so far, and all I really accomplished was, well, I fixed a few alignment issues, but it's tricky because with the slope on that line there, what you got to do, and the fact that I have it going across the grill if you use the painted grill, so I have to have side to side, both sides lined up, but if they're not lined up front to back, then that line changes. So in other words, that slopey line where it goes off the back of the cab or sleeper, if you had the left side further back, where that line intersects the line across the back would be further up. So both sides have to be the right distance from each other, like down the side of the truck. They have to be exactly equal, or the line across the back doesn't line up. So I got the 63-inch cab working. It's spot on now. Now what I got to do is take that 63-inch cab, and I got to make a version of it that works on the big Mercury, the 63-inch Mercury sleeper, because the line across the back's in a different place. So I got to do that. Then I got to do the 53-inch sleeper, and I'm using the 48-inch template for that because there is no Mercury sleeper. So, and I got the 72-inch cab good for now, but I gotta check it again. I'm pretty sure it's good. So that leaves the 63, the 53, and the 36. And the day cab is off a little bit. And I don't know what skin it's using for the dump box. This could be the day cab. And I probably have using the, see, trying to think of what I'm doing for the day cab. Anyway, long story short, it's a real dog and pony show to get it all those different cabs, and some with templates, some without, but it's gonna work out. I'll get there. Just not as quick as I'd like to. But for doing regular skins that don't have this weird slopey line on it, it is actually quite easy to skin. Oh, excuse me. Now, I may have the open def in the wrong spot. I have it below the mod, but when I put it above it, the game crashed. So there may be something weird there, and maybe somebody can enlighten me on that. I'm using the old open def, not a modify one, so maybe it just doesn't work. I don't know. Got I put this mod in my version of the cast add-on for the real Eaton Fuller, and I've got a 355 rear end on an 18-speed 1440 first gear. Pretty sweet. Should be hanging out with Zeke right now, and I'm goofing around with this thing. I really wanted to get that weight on the front axle, and it took me, I was messing around with it for an hour or so before I got to this point, and we just took a lighter load. This time out, we've got Jaspers wheels on it with the big floats up front. That old school guy staying right with us. Oh no, there he goes. Fading back there a bit. Yeah, what I'd like to do if I could get it to work, if I can get the opened up to work, right, is, what was it? Put the, figure out what the loaded weight of the truck would be and put that weight on it. So when you're driving a load around on the felling trailer from 850, no, sorry, it's Selonik. When you have that trailer on the back, you got, you know, the appropriate weight, like you're doing something on the truck, and you could theoretically take that track hoe, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, so whichever cab, the other thing I'd like to do is figure out which cab it's registering here. It could well be the day cab. That would make sense. And then when I did the day cab template, I just left the bit that would go over the sleeper. So if I took it off, you probably wouldn't get the pattern on the truck. But I think if and you can see in the bed that I don't have the pattern lined up. The right side is, I think, lower. You can see it right in there if we get a look here. Let's see if we can sneak in there for a peek. Yeah, it looks lower. This is that weird thing. Like, what was the point of that? Because there's all the traffic still here. I'm back in the base game map. Yeah, this is going to be nice when they redo this part down here. It's part of the map in California. Imagine they're going to make this look pretty good. She's all over the road looking around. taking a photo while we're still in the new part of the map. Got all this old scenery in the background
Keep
here.
right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, I'd say the steering, it still could use a little weight on the front end, even with this. It's not understeering terribly, but it does feel a little vague. Excuse me. Oh boy. Forgot to look on Zmod's Discord today, see what's going on. And the other thing I didn't get to that I wanted to have done by now, we'll do it in a live stream later today, is look around the map and 151, see what the heck is going on the other side of the state lines. See if there's anything happening in Arkansas yet. Anything new other than, you know, what we've seen before. Because, like I mentioned yesterday, there's been a lot of updates. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Yep, some understeer there, big time. So, yeah, we definitely didn't get any weight on the front end.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead. After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Nice to see the end of all those. Oops. Oh, come on. I'm going too high. Hang on. Jeez.
Keep right.
Okay.
50 yards, turn right.
Take this tranny back to the shop for an oil change.
Turn right.
I was gonna say it'd be nice to see them get rid of all those little short on and off ramps. Ooh, this is us right here. Shoot, let's get a photo right here.
Turn right. You have reached your destination.
Now, I wonder where they're going to want us to put this. Gotta admit, I haven't backed this thing up very much yet. Oh, we got to go all the way around the back. Okay. So, let's see if we can do that in one go without goofing around, making a mess of it. I grew up driving something like this, like, not as big a truck, but our old F500 with a similar size float on the back, hauling my dad's antique tractors all over the country. Well, the area of the show perimeter, and then also, you know, I mean, where all the shows were, all the small towns around, and also just when people know you got that and you're young, they got stuff to move, like cars and all kinds of stuff. was a youngster, I could back that sucker up, I'll tell you, rounding into some really weird places and tighter than 90-degree turns backwards and some pretty tricky stuff. But unlike in the game, like, you know, they expect you just to do it. In real life, you get to get out and have a look. But they're making it challenging with that zoom boom right there. Oh, it's just like I was doing it yesterday. Well, there we are. Cool. Well, I hope to see you later on today in the live stream. That'd be nice. And if you don't, we'll catch you on the next one. But yeah, as always, really appreciate you guys following along. And yeah, just want to give a shout out to, oh, I don't know, just all the folks trying to get through the summer and kids off and trying to juggle holidays and working and kids not in school. And I haven't given much of a thought to that for you guys out there going through all that. Look at this engine coming by real quiet. Well, that's something else. So is he picking up speed? Oh man, the zoom boom. It's those forks going into the... Oh, it's, yep, definitely hitting the cars. Interesting. Well, that's something I'm sure they'll fix. But anyway, yeah, big shout out to everybody. Just all, you know, summer is always something everybody looks forward to. But I know when I was a kid, it was heck on the parents. As they didn't know what to do with us little wild men. It's a good thing we lived out in the country and there's lots of forest and stuff to set us loose in. But yeah, it's not the same these days, is it? Gotta keep them within eyesight and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's different. So big shout out to you guys today. And I should have done that a while ago at the onset of summer. But boy, you're probably ready for them to be back in school. And yeah, good on you. And take care, everybody. Bye for now.